Well, looks like I did it. Got myself a 3070. Let's put this bad boy in.
I need a hot tub. Hot. I need like 30 chicks. Yeah. I got a lot of guap. So I need a lot of chips. Ay. We keep it moving in motion. Move. Yeah, you know what it is. Hey. We just be causing commotion. Hey. Yeah, you know that we lit. I need a big house. I want like 50 whips. Whip it. I got a lot of girls. Ay. So I need a lot of crib. Yeah. We keep it moving in motion. Woo. Yeah, you know what it is. Woo. We just be causing commotion. Ay. Yeah, you know how we live. Ay. Yeah, I walk in the club with a stack. This is a rack. She show me rack. I'm in the front, you in the back. I got the drip, so you better get back. I'm by myself, I'm in my bag. They know how I'm coming, they know that I rap. I heard your music, it really was whack. I'm trying to do this till I get me a plaque. Yeah, she wanna eat, she wanna play in the sheets. Pull it real quick, then I leave. I leave a text on receipt. Yeah, girl, you know I'm elite. I was always just a geek. Yeah, now I lose it on the beat. Yeah, see me coming with the heat. Huh? I pull it real quick and I'm eyeing your chick. I'ma take her like yeet. I'm living lavish. If I wanna show off, then I'm probably taking that girl to a suite. They said they fly, but I know they lying, cause I do not see no one fly than me. They said they hot, but I know they capping, cause I do not see no one rapping like me. This the type of song that make you jump around the house. I'ma sneak off to her crib, I'm quiet like a mouse. We was watching Stranger Things, chilling on the couch. Now we jumping on her bed, she jumping out her blouse. I need a hot
She works.
Hey, what is up, guys? It's your boy Slickspidey back at it again. I hope you guys are staying safe and everyone is doing well. I just wanted to drop another video just about my experience with getting my RTX 3070 card. I thought, it was time to upgrade with ushering in the new next generation consoles, the new next generation games and graphics and stuff. As some of you guys may know, this card has been a real headache. It's been most sought after gamers right now, most sought after people that are building their new computer builds and preparing for their next generation games and stuff. It's because one, it's the cheapest card. Two, this card performs a little bit higher than the previous generation's best performing card. And it does the same job and a slightly better job at half the price. And so a lot of people are after these cards, and there's been huge demand for these new 30 series cards. Because there's so much demand, Nvidia's been having a ton of problems keeping up with all the demand. So these cards are going out of stock like you've never seen before. As soon as they go online, they are going out of stock like within seconds. So you have to be there. And people who are creating bots that are going on these sites and looking for any time it says available, and the bot will add it to the cart and buy it for them. Nvidia is just running into a lot of trouble with like trying to amp up production. They're running into so much trouble that they delayed this card. So this card was supposed to be released mid-October, and then they delayed it 2 more weeks in order to amp up production and get more products out there and help meet the demand a little bit more. So, they say that if you don't get the card now, you're likely going to have to wait until next year. What did I do? I thought, for me, I am going to try and keep up with this, and I'm going to try and get a card for myself. I was like, okay, so I found out the date. I found out the time that these cards are going to be released really early in the morning. I think it was like 6 or 7 a.m. my time. So I set my alarm, and I even live streamed it too. I was like, okay, I'm going to go grab these cards and I'm going to try my best. I didn't have high expectations because it was like, I just had to wake up like an hour before work, so it wasn't too much out of my way. But I was like, I'm gonna try and see if I can get this card. Yeah, that was a complete failure. Within seconds of that card going in stock and I had multiple tabs open, I have multiple sites open, and I saw a flash of the card going in stock. As soon as I hit add to cart, the next page said out of stock. Like it was nuts. Like within seconds, these cards were going. I was like, I kept refreshing the page. I kept refreshing. I was trying different websites. I was trying everything. And then there was one card that I saw just randomly said available. I added it to my cart. It even let me go to the PayPal page. I entered in my information and I hit click purchase. And then it was processing my PayPal payment. And then it was like, boom, this item is not available. We can't process your order. So, you know, so that was just like I was losing my mind. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. Whatever. Take an L, wait till next year and get the card. But, you know, as I got off my computer and I was like getting ready for work, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just so curious what it's gonna be like at the electronics store here. We have Memory Express here in Canada, so I was like, okay, let me just try. Let me just go and see what it's like. Let me line up. If the lineup's too crazy, I'll go back home. But if it's okay, you know, maybe I'll go and just see if I can get a card. I was just curious. So as soon as I got there was about 50-ish people in line waiting for the store to open. Everyone was outside. The line was kind of like wrapping around the corner of the store, and I was just like, you know, this line is not too bad. I jumped in line. I was just chatting with people in line around me and stuff. Like, hey, like, is this your first build? Excited for the next gen? You think we're gonna get cards and stuff? As soon as the store opened, you know, the line started moving. So we started getting excited and we're like, but we're trying to keep our excitement down a bit. We're like, you know, like I don't want to get too excited because in case we don't get it. One by one we see people coming, leaving the store with a RTX card in their hand. Okay, you know, like let's see what happens. This one guy comes out and he's like, you know, good luck, guys, good luck. As I left there, I asked him, I saw 13 more cards left on the pallet. I don't know if they have another pallet in the back or whatever, but there's 13 cards left. And I was just like, oh, shoot. Because I was looking at my place in line and I wasn't even inside the store yet. So I was like, I was much further than 13. And then he came out with his buddy too. And I was just like, I was just super curious. So I was just like, hey, how long have you guys been waiting here? And the guy said, we have been parked up and waiting since last night, 10 p.m. That's dedication, man. That's dedication. And he's like, yeah, like we brought our couch pillows and we bought camping chairs and everything. We brought food and stuff. And you can see like in the back of their car because they packed it up. You can see all these couch pillows and these chairs and stuff. And I was just like, man, like that's dedication. Like you deserve to get that card. And then as soon as we got into the store, you know, I turned to the one of the customer service representatives and I was just like, okay, so how many cards are left now? And he's like, well, I can see on the pallet over there are 3 left. And then I saw like 1, 2, 3 cards go on that pallet and it was just like that was it. I counted my place in line when the cards ran out. I was the 8th person from the cashier before the cards ran out. I didn't have high expectations, but to be that close kind of kills me inside a little bit. And then one of the cashiers called me in. He didn't even say hi or anything. He just like flipped around his computer monitor and he's like, okay, which card do you want to be put on to a waiting list for? I was just like, okay, yeah. So I just chose like 2 cards. Yeah, I'll just take this 3070 or that 3070, whichever one comes in first. And just like, okay, cool. And I was like, you know, like just out of curiosity, how many cards did you guys get? And he was like, we got 25. There was about 50 of us in line, so it's like by the time I got there, you know, like it was already a done deal. And I had called the store beforehand because I was trying to get an idea of like how much stock that they usually get for these new cards. And I was like, you know, what was the stock like for the 3080 and the 3090 that dropped the last month? And he was like, we got 15 cards. I was like, holy smokes, like they're barely getting anything. I asked him those things. He put me on the waiting list and he was like, okay, well, you know, you'll be put on the waiting list as soon as it comes in. We'll give you a call and, you know, you could come in and grab it. So I was just like, okay, cool. I was just like, okay. I drove back home and I was like, all right, that was like 2 L's, you know, the online and then in person. But the thing is, now you're wondering, how did I actually get the card? The next day they gave me a call and they were like, hey, we got a card here waiting for you. You know, do you want it? I was just like, heck yeah, I want it. And it's like, yeah, like we got, and I was like, did you guys get another order? And he's like, yeah, we got another pallet that came in this morning. We got another 25. So we're calling all the people on the wait list. So I was just like, oh, Dude, that's sick. So honestly, it was a good thing I did line up. I ended up going to the store, grabbed it, and that's how I ended up with the 3070. Because I've been trying to get through a backlog of PS4 games and stuff, so I didn't really need to use the card at the time. So yeah, I tested it out today. I just got finished on streaming a little while ago. I was playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I was playing that on the 3070, 2K resolution, 60 FPS, and it's just been running just beautifully. I look forward to testing out more games and running smooth and just like capturing more gameplay, like more nice crispy gameplay. Hopefully you guys like that. Just like a little bit of a story time for you guys. Leave a like and comment. Let me know, like, are you guys, tending to upgrade? Because I'm kind of like transitioning to liking gaming on PC a bit more these days. So let me know if you guys like the video. Comment, leave a comment, leave me your thoughts. And LLR, guys, I will see you when I see you. Peace.